So the first crypto radio show, that's fantastic. Tell me everything about it. I'm so curious.
So there are other crypto radio shows, but this is the first nationally syndicated AM, FM satellite radio show for crypto. We're airing in 6 different cities right now to an audience of about 10 million people. But by the end of the year, we're hoping to be in 250 cities and in front of over 200 million Americans who mostly don't know anything about crypto yet.
Right, of course.
Very cool, right?
That's so amazing. Tell me about your vision. Do you have any segments on the show? Is there anything exciting that you get into?
Yeah.
And what's your favorite topic to go on the show?
My personal favorite topic is to give people little tidbits that help them understand what Web3 is, what an NFT is, and actionable kind of homework that they can do to deepen their understanding practically. Also safety kind of stuff, security stuff.
That's the most important thing.
Absolutely. We have segments that really, I'm a straight white dude, about as vanilla as it gets, but we're really interested in bringing in lots of different co-hosts who reflect the diversity of the community.
And America itself.
Well, and also the world. We have kids, we have older people.
It's all decentralized.
It's all decentralized. And so we have a lot of different segments featuring that kind of diversity, letting folks tell their own story.
That's so good. I love that. And the community outreach is so powerful and beautiful.
Yeah.
You get to reach new audiences in different languages too, and different places. That's so fantastic. Tell me a little bit about what your personal vision is. What's your 10-year plan? I know you like to go through the flow. Tell me your 10-year plan. What's the grand vision when you wake up in the morning that you're like, this is the brilliance in my mind, this is the diamond on my forehead?
Yeah, so I have a really big 10-year plan in terms of, there are many things it could be. It looks like solving real-world issues for people like housing equity, like the climate crisis. Using the levers we can pull in Web3 to do that. And specifically for me, in 10 years, I see myself, I hope, if I've done it right, I'm waking up in a place I love, loving myself, with the freedom to do whatever it is I feel would add value. I would have a community around me, family, friends that I love. And for me, it wouldn't matter, there's no dollar sign on it, but I believe that in 10 years, if I'm wealthy in a way that, I can experience life, that'll make me happy.
I love that. That's so beautiful. And what you said about changing the world in Web3.
Yeah.
I got so inspired just being here because I thought it's possible. The dystopia is avoidable. We don't have to keep dealing with so many problems. We can solve all this. Imagine if there was a DAO and Web3 platform where you could calculate votes and study policies.
Oh, sure.
And you could have a government that is completely just a DAO. If you have a community group that needs decisions to be made in a conflict resolving way, you could have this DAO, and it's not owned. You don't have to pay for anything. You don't even have to buy the vehicle. You just use the vehicle and pay for the gas.
Yeah.
That's all, and you could have a government system, and you could scale it to any level, and then we could eliminate all the want in the world that has become too much and become this problem in of itself. I really believe in that, and actually at SQF Coin we are selling real estate per square foot. So if you want to buy property, it's so much easier for you to get a piece of partial ownership yourself, so everybody has equity and everybody has a chance to spread the wealth around.
I'm big on
for
that,
lack of
man.
a better word.
Yeah. Can I tell you real quick, do we have time? I want to tell you about an idea.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's in the vein of
Let's
DAOs.
fucking brainstorm it,
Okay,
yo.
so this is a related but unrelated to the concept of giving common people ownership of something that would be valuable to them, that solves a real world problem. I am trying to form a DAO called Kelp DAO. There's a guy who already has Kelp token. If you're not hip to it, Kelp is the most efficient source of solar energy in the ocean. It is a great source of food, fabric, fuel. It is highly renewable, it grows quickly, and it can be farmed pretty simply by people with very little knowledge. About 10% of the ocean, if it was dedicated to farming kelp, that kelp could deplete all of the harmful carbon in the atmosphere.
I've heard about this. I'm 100% behind.
Well, I
you.
was just sharing with these people who might
so
not
good.
know. I want to bring them along. Imagine if there was a
absolutely.
DAO
Keep going.
where essentially kelp is a way to solve the climate crisis at a fraction of the cost of going to Mars.
Do you know where's Sergey?
I think he's inside playing chess on the couch. Yeah, I think so. kelp is a way to solve the climate crisis for a fraction of the cost of going to Mars.
Right.
And could you imagine a DAO where people had ownership in a kelp farm,
Right.
oceanside communities in places like Acapulco where people don't own much, where they don't have much money? You could build aircrete houses with them. You could have a token that gives them ownership of the houses, of the kelp farms, and that actually really gives back more than it takes. It's not just an NFT that flushes a toilet.
Right, exactly.
You know.
And it's so funny because with Web3 and crypto and the blockchain, you can have these sort of like things that are added on. You could add on anything. Like there are companies that will sell products, but also they'll give a portion automatically to planting trees and saving the environment and trying to create a world where all of us can coexist for a long time and not just, milk it for a short time. And then after that, we're just in the Mad Max world being like, damn, I wish I could complain about Starbucks again.
And Elon lives in his tower?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like shooting peasants for fun?
Exactly.
Elon, if you're watching this, I'm just kidding, man. I know you
Right.
wouldn't do that.
I mean, he's a good guy at heart, and he
sure.
just wants to solve problems, but the system is just not working.
It's rough.
And that's the thing, is with DAOs, we can create a new system and a new governance and a new world that is accessible to everybody. And crypto sounds so complicated, but in reality, it's really easy if you're just seeing it for what it is and going on the platform and consuming the different things. You don't have to be a coder. You don't have to be a techie. You don't have to be a nerd. You don't have to be a geek to get into it. It's so easy to just look at the platform, just keep your mind open. Click on something new. Click on the next top app. Click on the thing that people are really hyped about and check it out.
Yeah, but don't click on a link that says you won free Bitcoin, because that's always a scam. There's never any free Bitcoin, right?
Exactly. People actually give out a surprising amount of altcoins, but still, be mindful of scams.
Right.
Have
be
good,
mindful, keep each other
have
safe.
good internet safety literacy for sure.
What can I do to support the people who are watching here, support you, support your platform? Is there anything I can do that would be meaningful and
as
helpful?
far as you could do, so for me, I actually have Airbnbs myself, and that's how I got into real estate, and I have a video content marketing company, so feel free to check out my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at Austin Zelly, and as far as SQF Coin, go to SQF Coin. If you buy some square foot coins, it'll be backed by rental income. Because in 2008, the economy crashed.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for. We have cash and we want to buy at even lower prices. And then that rental income didn't drop in 2008. So if you have rental property, you are going to be sitting large. And what do they say about property owners and the landlords? The people who, buy property and just charge rent.
What do they say?
So that's a whole different topic. But some people say it's like being leechy or parasitic.
That's what I was going to say, but I didn't know if that was the right answer.
Which is fine, because with crypto, it's decentralized and it's spread out, and everybody can own it. And it is the solution to bringing power to the people without requiring it of a government system.
Right, you don't have to buy a whole building by yourself to benefit from land ownership, is what I'm hearing.
It's what stocks was supposed to be and what retirement was supposed to be. And we're mobilizing the youth to create our own new system in place of, how we have been failed in so many ways by the world. We can create our own way. And that's how I want to end it. And it was so fantastic talking to you.
Brother,
you are a light
pleasure.
in this world.
Thanks,
and
Austin.
a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing the space with me.
Go ahead and...
You want me to give an outro?
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, monsters and machines, degens, DAO daddies, and blockchain baddies, it's me, your friend, Evan Man. You can find me online at Evan_man on Twitter or at Conversations with Evan everywhere else. I like to tell people that I am a storyteller. I'm an artist in the medium of communication, a friendly, compassionate human, first and foremost. So, stay with it, stay with Austin Zelly, stay with Web3, and we're gonna make it together. I cannot wait, my friends. This is Evan, signing off. I'll talk to you soon.